This is InsideInvestmentBanking.com, the place where you can find every secret you need to break into banking. Which print publications are actually fit to print? As a good Gen X or Y aspiring banker, you'll probably feel the investment banking blogs already give enough info on how to break into banking and that there's no real need to go elsewhere. But in order to get into investment banking, you need to develop real-world business/finance knowledge so you can crush interview questions like, what recent deals have interested you? And speak intelligently to bankers during networking events and summer internships. And without a doubt, the best way to go about obtaining this knowledge is through selective reading of the mainstream financial media. So what's fit to print? The obvious giants of our media industry are on the investment banking reading list, of course. Depending on where you are, this could be either the Financial Times or the Wall Street Journal. Be sure to check out their own investment banking blogs like Deal Journal, etc. Just Google the paper's name plus investment banking blog. But even the less pure finance papers have quality within their pages. For example, New York Times Deal Book. If you live outside of Europe or the US, you should combine the Financial Times with your local financial paper. The Financial Times is far more useful in Asia, Australia, and Middle East due to its comparatively global bent. Believe it or not, but we think the magazine world offers far more rewarding content. Unlike the sometimes shallow reporting of the paper world, magazines are filled with feature articles that deliver more considered, important, and interesting information than any broadsheet. It is through magazines that you can acquire the deepest level of knowledge on IB-relevant topics such as the financial crisis, government regulation, or, say, the general state of the M&A market. With enough magazines and papers read, come interview time, you'll be able to deal with almost any market/industry/business question that comes your way, and you'll most surely impress interviewers with your insight and firm grasp on current issues. Admittedly, Wall Street Journal and others do feature articles too, but they're just not written to the in-depth standard of the magazines. Since magazines also summarize the week or month's happenings, they also guarantee that you're up to date and in the know on everything. As a college student with limited time, this feature of magazines is potent. No more daily newspapers or hundreds of instant always-on Google alerts needed. Business Magazines 101. Fortune and Business Week are the two no-brainers in this investment banking media category. And once again, make sure you jump online and check out their free investment banking blogs too, often billed under the name Finance Blog. Thanks to killer feature articles and enough but not too much summary sections, these two magazines are the one-stop shops. As my Sinhalese-speaking friend would say, these two are die must-try. Magazines like The Economist are okay, but I prefer a little less info about rainforests in Brazil and a lot more about the state of the market, deals being done, and what Rubini predicts for 2012 when I'm coughing up close to $10 an issue. From our experience, though, you can read all the magazines for nothing, so why not have a flick through Forbes, Institutional Investor, etc. i.e., if your college has magazine subscriptions, increasingly online, you can feast freely. Alternatively, if you have a Barnes & Noble's, W.H. Smith, or some other large bookstore chain still in business nearby, go there fortnightly and ravage their collection for free. A quick flick through all of them each week leading up to recruiting season is all you need. Also, with so many media pundits waxing lyrical, you should be sure to 80/20 your reading list. If you stick to the real education sort of articles, as opposed to the gossip of the day crap, you'll be fine. And remember, there's no need to be versed in every deal going on at this stage of your investment banking life. Admittedly, us Excel monkeys didn't follow our own advice. Instead, we read everything available, and we started this investment banking media binge at least 6 months prior to recruiting. Sure, this natural appetite for financial media helped us show passion during interviews and our internships, but 90% of it could have been skipped for about the same result. This has been another InsideInvestmentBanking.com presentation.